Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night, my friends, and I'm back. Normally, I'd be doing some coding tonight, but I've been coding all day, my friends, and I'm kind of beat, and I just want to relax a bit and fix the mess that I've created in Parcel Simulator over the last couple days. I think we want to get some more automation going. I've done a little bit off camera as well. So I want to go take a look at that. Oops. Go over here and jump on in and do our thing. So I updated Stream Deck because it kept bugging me, and I had to actually download the new version because it wouldn't just update. It just kept failing. When I did the volume down, it sounded like it was making a little noise, which is definitely not what I wanted, like a little popping noise. I wonder if that's something that they've added to the Stream Deck software. If so, terrible choice. I'm going to have to go look through the settings to see if I can turn that off, because let me see if it does it again. No, I don't hear it. Maybe it's just my imagination. It would be kind of a dumb move if they did that. Anyway, let's pop back on in. So I have been working a little bit. I've done 2 days off camera because the state that we left the state that we left our warehouse in last night was pretty terrible, and I felt the need to just off camera try to clean things up and also sort of look at what's going on and see if I can figure out how to get these things to work together. We had a bunch of money. We're down to 78 bucks now. I've used as much as I can. There's still a lot more that needs to be accomplished here, but I have tried to automate as much as I can right now on both sides, which is really nice. I have also expanded out. We're tier 7 now, which means I have access to the stamper machines that will like automatically approve or deny things. I can't really do the automatic approvals yet because I don't have all the steps, but the automatic denials definitely could be a thing. So I got this kind of set up in that way. This one over here, I'm going to have to kind of rework it a little bit. I was just kind of testing out some things. I was trying to stretch it out a little bit here. But what I've got going is, and also I need to update both these. This one I've upgraded. You can see the dots on there. So this is level 2 now. So things will ought to go through here a lot faster. This is a inspection sticker. It's funny it doesn't have the thing on there, but this checks the inspection stickers coming in from the inbound stuff. So things that are automatically approved or rejected, this will handle immediately. And then anything that doesn't have a sticker on it yet comes through here and then gets put onto this rack for me. Well, puts onto this rack is kind of a buffer rack. And then this here takes stuff off the rack and sends it through the various checks. And I've moved these around. So this is country now, then serial number, and then weight. Because usually we see these two be the most that are off usually, although I might swap that around too. If now unfortunately I don't have the other sides hooked up yet. Like I said, I need to kind of rework this a little bit, but you know, we have the invalid things falling off of here, and then if it makes it all the way through to here and makes it invalid, it'll get put onto this rack. Otherwise it'll get put onto this yellow rack here to say like, hey, I need to work on it and do the additional checks I need to do. It's past the initial ones. Same thing over here with this yellow rack. It goes through the various things, and invalid stuff will just fall off the edge of the belt right now. And then this is the inspection sticker thing. This one is still level 1. I need to upgrade that once I get 2,000 bucks. But anything that is rejected here will go into this shelf. So I have to manually pull it over right now because I didn't have enough money to wind the various belts around so that they get over to here. And honestly, we'll have to see how I could do that. We'll have to see how I could figure that one out somewhere, because it would be really nice to have like a belt right from this desk that goes over to there as well. So like as I reject things here manually, I could just drop them on the belt. But we'll see. I'm also thinking of maybe having things come off of here and come up onto a belt right next to me, like a pause belt, because there is a thing here, I think, called a pause belt. I don't know if I have access to it yet. But you can, yeah, pause or conveyor. So manually pause and unpause the flow of parcels. And so that one you put like right next to the desk and have them, things that are ready for inspection, just come out and sit there and then just kind of hit a button and have it go forward or back and all that stuff. Eventually we'll get there. Although this may not be the final resting spot of this table. I might move some things around some more here. But you can see we went through and I've cleaned out all the shelves now because we had our plane thing this past day. And all that stuff. What are we doing today? Actually, it's just rail and road. Okay. And what else? Oh, over here, like things that are approved will just come onto this shelf. I'll have to manually pull them off to do their thing. Same with that one there. We don't. I mean, this shelf does get tied up, so it would be nice to have a bigger shelf there to do that. But for right now, with the money we have, we gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, lots of room for improvement, as you might imagine. Stamps here. I also did the license type for what is it? Not license type, parcel type for insulated boxes. So the next one we can't do until tier 10, but we have this now, so that's a +7 for our parcel stuff. So that's good to see. And yeah, just like navigating. This is like the layout of this place is terrible. They don't really give you much to help with it until like way later. Like I think it's tier 10 or something, where you get the thing that flings packages, which I guess is what you would use here. Just kind of fling the packages over. And then you don't have something in front of the door that you need to get through in order to do all the contracts and stuff, which I've got one going on right now that requires 3 parcels with invalid serial numbers. So I'll have to keep that in mind as serial numbers get rejected out of here. This one will be the easiest one because they'll just go right onto the shelf if the serial numbers were bad, because that's the last check the last check I do is wait. No. So the serial number here, they'll fall out of this machine, so it'll be easy to see. And then over here, I won't be able to tell as easily, but you know, I'll be able to look at them and probably see that they're invalid. All right. I think that covers everything that I've taken care of off camera. We still have a lot more to automate and do, but let's get this day started. So just gotta kind of come over here and hit the go button. Start to see things filter on through here. Hopefully I got the belts all pointing the right way. But yeah, I definitely want to upgrade this as soon as we get 2,000 bucks. I want to see how fast it's going over here, because I assume it's going faster. Oh yeah, it's definitely going faster there. I mean, all these eventually have to get upgraded, but these are like $5,000 upgrade. Those. Oh, there's our first newbie package. New style package. This guy is already rejected, I can see. So I'll just save it some time here. Just do that. Same with you. Alright, good. Let the automation do its thing. This guy is rejected. So put him down on there for now. Oops, another one. That's our rejected stuff here that's going to fly off of this belt. And then it's going to wait for stuff to need further inspection. I mean, these I can just plain old reject right now. Oop, this one. This has a bad serial number. Okay, this is one of the ones we need it for our thing. So let me put that down on there. Oh, and we got the one that was successful here. I don't have the successful things coming out yet, but that's fine. Just have to kind of manually take care of them. Oh, this one was rejected for weight, but not for serial number, right? Yeah. Oop, another one. So shouldn't really worry about the rejections as much as the things that need to be taken care of here. I just want to make sure the belts don't clog up. You know, we got some things to actually take a look at here, though. All right, so what do we got? Stamp looks okay. All right. Throw that on the plane thing here. This is boat. That looks fine. What else? Make sure none of these are getting held up here. That stamp looks okay. That's rail. Okay, we got that going there. This guy is rejected. Put him on the reject pile. Stamp looks good there. Oh, this is reject. It has a carrot. I don't think they actually have a machine to stop those either, so you kind of have to always, unless it's weird. You know, it doesn't check that. It checks the country, but not the delivery mechanism. They do have a machine for that eventually, and that looks like that's a bad stamp. Okay. Oh, we got a pile up over here of pre-approved things. That is there. This other one is plain. There. Anything else getting piled up here? You are pre-approved. I'll just take you right now. Hey, Zerflex, welcome on in. How you doing? Belong in the reject pile? Nah. Nah, it's Friday. Nobody needs to be in the reject pile on Friday. These are all rejected. Anything else going on here? Grab some things for inspection. Okay, that looks fine. Let's open it up. Yeah, that looks fine. Just food. Another plane. Wait. Oh, bad stamp. Denied. You are also denied. I'll just put you there for right now. Looks like something else got denied. That stamp looks fine. Alright. This one's already denied. We'll just go through there. Save it some cycles. Up there. Grab some things off the top here. That looks okay. Alright, this is all filled up. Send that off. We needed, what did I need for the thing? Invalid serial numbers. 3 invalid serial numbers. Got it. There's an invalid serial number. Grab something off the shelf. What we got? That looks fine. Okay. I think this is good to go. Alright. These are all stacked up. This is the only problem right now is I've got a bunch of areas that I need more things to be automated against. Got a bunch of approvals over there. Alright, so you look correct. Obviously having a belt that takes this over to this place would be really great. Like I gotta completely sort of rework how this goes. Oh, this is you are invalid. You have an invalid serial number. Wait. What is that one invalid for? Yeah, you had an invalid serial number. Alright, good. Here's the third one that I needed. Alright, so we'll get this quest here. Or a contract or whatever. Your parcel's invalid. Denial stickers. Alright. Send that off. Cool. Then what do we need here? 3 valid maritime. Well, that's easy. We already have those on the shelf. 2 parcels for Molland, and it doesn't matter if they have anything on them. Alright. Let's go do that. And oh, this is the reject pile. That's right. This has a bad thing on it. Okay. So we'll just do all these Rejected things here. You are rejected for serial number. Good. And let's see if they are. It was Molland, I think. I'm not mistaken. Molland, yeah. You are rejected as well. Correctly submit 1,000 parcels. And we do have a few ones that I messed up along the way, but so far so good on a lot of these. Oh, this one just got rejected. Yep. Let's try to get through the reject pile here. You know, if I were smart, I'd have another. Well, I definitely want to get a belt that just comes over here that I could just drop them on that takes them to the rejects. Actually, ironically, these will be automatically stamped once I. Oh, Molland. It's one there, right? That was Molland is what I. Yeah, 2 parcels for Molland. Okay. So far, so good. Anything else here? This one needs to be checked. Stamp looks okay. Looks fine. Approved. Oh, I got one incorrect. Criteria contents prohibited was invalid. Ah. Did I forget to check the contents of one of them? I guess I did. I guess I did. Oh well. Oh, here's the other Mollands. Let's go take these over here. Alright, what else? 3 valid parcels, that's it. And 3 rail parcels, but they don't even need to be checked. Alright. Grab those. got 3 rail ones here. That one's a reject immediately. That's a rocket ship. We don't do rocket ships. Off an airplane. Huh. Actually, let me grab these approved ones here. Lane. Okay. I got a bunch of rejected ones there too. No. Oh, we got an approved one here as well. What are you? You are that. And then we got a bunch of rejected. And here's a rail one. It's going to get denied anyway, so let's put it there. There's a rail one. Oh, 3 parcels. Damn. Hang on. Surely there's another rail in here. Somewhere. And it's got to be rejected. It's plain. I need a taller character. That's plain. That doesn't exist. Here's rail. All right, and 3 parcels that are just valid. Okay. What we got here? More denied things there, and I think I saw another one up top that was. Yeah, this has got to be denied. Stamp is fine. All right. Prove that. Stamp is good on there. I guess I could put the ones that are. Well, I'm using that for something else. I need another thing here. That stamp is wrong. That looks correct. Okay, and looks fine. At least we have some money here. We've gotten. This, that is rejected. That stamp is not right. And that looks okay. Now the hard part here is making sure I got everything. Yep, see there's stuff up on the top shelf. It's hard to see. That's okay. Looks fine. Alright, so far so good. Things taken out of there. Oh yeah, that's right. I got all these over here. Let's go and dump these. Alright then. What is the... Just three valid parcels, okay. Oh, I guess I should have put those other parcels that were just valid there, but oh well. Whatever. I keep hearing a noise. I don't know what that is. Sounds like it's outside, but can't tell what it is. Anyway. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. So far so good. That looks like everything. That looks good. Alright, that's one. That also looks good. Two. This one needs to be inspected. Oh, got some moolah in there. That is a deny. That stamp doesn't look right. Rejecting that. This looks good. That's the three we needed there. And then this one is just 3 maritime ones, which we have plenty on the shelf there. It doesn't even... Oh, they have to be valid. Yeah, that's fine. But we'll see if I find some more here that are... Yeah, like this one. That looks correct. That's one. That also looks correct. This requires inspection. Interact button. All right. That looks fine. All right, approve it. Oop. Put it on the shelf. That looks okay. Another light one. That stamp is not correct. That stamp is fine. Here we go. Alright, so that's everything off of there. We have one there. I can take 2 more off the shelf. Three. Done. All right. All contracts done. Let's also take a moment to sweep the floor here. Where did I put the broom at? Oh, does the broom reset? Oh, it does. Broom resets every day because I put it somewhere else before. Is that it? Can I clean the the desk with it? Because it looks like the desk needs it. All right. Now we can. I think I got all the packages. This needs to be submitted. This needs to be submitted. And everything else is good. Got everything over here, right? I think I did. All right. So now we can see if I can get a little bit more automation going here. Maybe. Well, first of all, let's up the speed of this guy. That's 2,000 for him. All right. I want to... So how much does the stamper? 3,000. Okay. But it automatically stamps them, so do that. On this one side at least. And then what I really need is a So a medium storage rack on the other side would be good. Actually, let me move that. I need it to be. Let me make it a green one. And then how much is the, can I afford the loader? $600. I can. All right. Just about. Let's move these out of the way for a second. We'll have to do it side by side though, because there's only this one side I can do right now. The other side I have to move things around, and I'll need more conveyors. I know that much. All right. Hey, well, welcome on in. Yep, we have a big ass warehouse. We have a big warehouse. Let me see. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to replace this thing over here. Let's grab this guy. We're going to move you over the other side, because you are for successes, things that are automatically approved. They'll just go into there, so that's good. And then over here I want this reject stamper, because everything coming out of this side will be invalid. So just automatically stamp it as invalid. And then go into this loader, which will then load them into this shelf for now, because I don't have enough money for another shelf. So load them up into there. Good. Now, can I move these? So how does this look over here? So it's got, I need a bunch of those little conveyor things, because the angled things don't work that way. Yes, let me see. How much can I, so can I get, see, it's 350 for a joiner conveyor. We have a corner conveyor. 475, of course. Of course I don't have enough for that. Of course I don't. Let's get that one at least. And what I can do is start to make this look like the other side a little bit. All right, so at least everything will just fall right there. I do have a cornered one there, but that's the tricky part's going to be. Well, I'm going to have to move this table probably, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll figure it out, because this will be angled this way, Because it'll come back one that way. Then we'll have another joiner there. This one will need a straight and then a joiner. Or two straight and then a joiner, right? Yeah, two straight and then a joiner. And then we'll have it look like this guy over here, and then that'll be good there. I still do want to get a thing to pull them off the rack here and bring them right up to the table. But I'm not sure if this table is going to be here or if I'm going to move it some more. But we'll see. All right. I think we're good. Let's do the next day. Should be day 19. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. It was a relatively quiet day, and I was able to get a bunch of progress at work. But we have a long weekend, thankfully, so I can kind of rejuvenate a little bit. Which will be nice. All right, yeah, the magically teleporting broom. It continues to return. You know what? Let's. Yeah, I guess I'll put this here for now. Unlock that. Yeah, quiet days are pretty good. You know, when I'm not like, I mean, the morning. I thought it was going to be a day where I couldn't get anything done because the morning started out with me immediately getting like, "Hey, we're getting this error here. Have you seen this?" And then like other questions pelting me about other things, and I was like, and then it just immediately like. Right after the morning meeting, it all quieted down. I was like, oh, this is good. I can do this. I can deal with this. 4 parcels that are valid for Mateen. 10 parcels. Wow. Just 10 parcels in general, huh? And then this one, serial numbers invalid. Let's do this one, which is 4 parcels that are valid for Mateen. Okay. Let's keep that in mind if I can. And we do have a bunch of things up here already. There's one there. We'll do. That's one. Alright. So far, so good. Okay. Let's go start today and see how this works out for us over here. Also, we got the faster scanner, hopefully. At least the one scanner. Yeah, this scanner's a little bit faster. The other ones are... I still have to upgrade. Get these going nice and fast. You know what? This is not doing anything right now, so let's make this do something. Just put it over here so things don't... get held up there. Just drop them in front of the door. Okay, that's good. And we've already got automatic rejects coming in. Oh, look at this. We have our first A first customer. Nice. It's rejected. Okay. Oh, and our first automatic success here thrown on the floor. That's rail. Oh, what are we doing today? Is it rail and road? Road, rail, and plane. Okay. It's good to know. I guess I should have looked at that first because I got plenty of plane stuff to just toss in here. But with all the automation, I guess that's not really taking me away from that stuff too much. Yeah, there's one up there. Ugh, I gotta stop putting those things on the top shelf. We'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually. Okay. So I guess we'll start pulling some of these. Well, that shelf is almost full of rejected things. Wow, this is cool. It's actually throwing multiples on the ground. That's really nice, actually. Because most of the time they just get held up. Rail. Another rail. What was the one I needed? Mateen. 4 parcels that are valid for Mateen. Okay. Something held up here? Seems fine. It's just held up by these machines right now. Oh wow, this is filling up pretty quickly over here. Let me grab these off the shelf so we don't have it pile up on us. Go. Let's go take a look at these for further examination. Also, this shelf here is stacking up. Got everything I can there. That one's already a reject because the stamp is wrong. Let's just throw the rejects on the floor until I'm ready here. That stamp is okay. This has to be inspected though. That looks fine. That is approved. It's on the ground right now. Okay. It's alright to me. Actually, can I buy a storage? I need green medium palette. God, there's so many things. It's other side just going like crazy right now. All right. This is approved stuff right now. me just quickly go through some of this because this is stacking up here. All right, that looks fine. Oh, that is a reject. That looks okay. Oh, that's a reject. I can see the thing there. And that looks fine. That looks okay. That's a bad stamp. Stamp looks okay. That looks fine. That looks good as well. Okay. Things are piling up here. Is this... Rack is almost full. That's it. That's the end of the day. This is gotta get sent off. This needs to be rejected. And with those, all these are approved. That's all I could do right now. Lane. And rail. Road. You're rejected. You are rail. Plane. Plane again. Plane. Hang on 1 second. Contracts. 18, yeah, I think I've already put some through that were for it. I just gotta remember to keep looking. What is held up here? Oh, this is full. Let me unload some things off of here. won't go on there. Alright. These have to be inspected still. Let's get all the approvals out the door. Oh, there's another one coming through. And more. They're just hiding up on the belt there. This is still processing stuff. There's still stuff on the shelf. Alright. This other side. Did this shelf fill up? I think it did. Some capacity there. Main thing. This has to be rejected. Those on their way. Oh, that's rail. Going the wrong way for that. Okay. And wait, what was it? 18, yeah. Okay. So rail there. That guy. Clean for this guy. Grab, oops, over here. Is that everything? Did I get everything from the top? I did. All right. Rail again. Yep. Same thing over here. Okay, good. So many things to go through on the reject pile there too. Okay. So first of all, let me see if I want to do this. Now I want to save that money. I was gonna say let me get a thing over to here like a belt, but eh. What's the strangest thing I've found? Really, it was like 2 packages of money back to back. That was basically it. It's like I had 2 packages I pulled off the shelf that I had to inspect, and both of them had stacks and stacks of money. One of them had money underneath computer parts, which was just like money on money, like all kinds of memory modules and stuff, and then money underneath it. And then the other one um, had money underneath some cat food or some dog food. So that was a thing. But then I guess the craziest one was the had a bunch of it was a bunch of bottles of water, some potato chips, and a jerry can full of oil. So, somebody was having a hell of a party. That looks okay. Well, they keep it interesting. Yeah, it can be a little bit. It can be pretty interesting at times. I'm gonna put this over on the boat thing here. This has to be inspected. Stamp looks okay. Oh, there we go. We got some canned veggies, question mark, and some stacks of counterfeit money. That's gotta be a reject. Just gonna put those on there for now. Oh, that stamp is not correct. Let's pull this further over here. Wait, is that a boat? Yeah, it is. Okay. It didn't look like it for some reason. That's approved. Admire the creativity. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, there's some weird choices that they made. With how the machines work and stuff. Like the belts are kind of weird, like the corner belt and stuff. But there's a lot of thought put into it, which is kind of nice. And it does get like, I think they probably could have balanced the amount of money it takes to do things, but like balance that a little bit better. But yeah, here we go. We got all kinds of computer parts here, and oops, SSDs and things. That looks fine. That stamp doesn't look right. Oh, denied. Oh, we got all kinds of coffee stuff. Coffee cups. Little duck coffee cups. And a coffee pot. Too zoomed in to see. That seems fine. Someone's shipment of coffee will make it on time. And what do we got? That looks okay. Oh, I'm missing with the stamp. Having to jump over that. Like, the way the warehouse is laid out is just very weird. And having to jump over that belt is starting to wear on my nerves quite a bit. Okay. And all these have to be rejected. Okay, good. So we got these for the reject belts. Oh, that fell off. That's not going to work. Alright, put this here again, and I need to grab... So, all these are rejected, right? Automatically, so I can just clear that out. And actually, it seems like... I don't know if I need a bigger rack, a bigger shelf for these. Or not, but it seems like that handles it pretty good, but oh, can't attach anymore. Everything off this rack here looks like it. Okay. Good stuff. That is on its way. And then we gotta look at everything on this, whoops, on this shelf. That's everything off that shelf. Then we have that other shelf over there too. It never ends. There's so many packages. I mean, that's a good thing. It won't let me reattach that one for some reason. Okay. Let's bring these over here. We'll grab that one first. That looks fine, but we have to tear it open. Oh, more coffee. All right. Fruits. Plain here. Looks fine. And that is approved for plain. That's real. Okay. Under rail, and that looks fine. That looks... Oh, nope, that's invalid delivery type. That looks okay. That's Molland. What was it? Yeah, I don't know why I keep. I haven't seen much come in for the tea in here. So I've been trying to stay on top of it. Alright, I gotta break this open. That looks fine. That is invalid delivery type. Reject. Send that off. That looks okay. Looks alright so far, but we have to open it up. More coffee and coffee beans. Alright. That is rail. Attach that there. What else do I... Place to hide drugs and coffee beans? Yes. Apparently. Or so I've heard. It's, you know, a friend of a friend told me. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if I wanted to hide them somewhere, that might be a place to hide them. That, or just do the tried and true method of just putting all kinds of drugs together and then just confuse the hell out of the dogs. That totally works, right? I mean, if there's more than one, they can't hold you. The dog hits on like 5 or more things. Like there's, you know, it doesn't work that way, right? That stamp looks all right, and we gotta open it up. We got some sunshine orange juice. Approved. Ah, here's a Mateen one. It had to be valid, right, though? Okay, this is not valid, though, because that stamp is not correct. Had to be valid? Yeah. That's unfortunate. It's the first one we've seen in a while. Oh, that's a bad delivery method. That is correct stamp. That is a bad delivery method. I think the thing that checks the country and the flag would also check the delivery method, but I guess not. Oh, that's a bad stamp. I could see it right away. It's also a bad stamp. There is a stamp checker, though, which I definitely want to get as soon as we can. But, oh, that's a bad delivery method. That is rocket ship. But I think that's the next tier up. That looks okay. That stamp is wrong. Here's Mateen. And this looks correct. That's what I was looking for, right? Yeah, 4 parcels for that are valid. That's 2. That looks fine as well. Right, let's take these over here. Rail and rail. And rail. Cool. All right, that's done. Did we actually clear all these shelves out? I feel like I've got shelves on shelves here. All over the place. Nothing on the floor. Do you need to clean the floor a little bit? All right, let's submit that. Submit that. That rolling. Okay. All right, that's 4 there. That's empty. So I believe we just did 115 successful ones. We got 9 grand here. So what can we do with that? I mean, I want to move these things around, but I also want to scanner, country, serial number, weight. We have those. Oh, there is a cargo type one. Okay. I didn't realize I unlocked that one. So that will help out with a bunch of things. And then the stamp one is tier 8, which we could probably just unlock tier 8 now, right? How much is that? 2,800, boom. Tier 8. Let's get our stamp thing. Of course, I gotta rework all this. Because we got even more possibilities for rejection there. But we can do it on this one side that's a little bit cleaner than the other side. So cargo type. I feel like cargo type needs to be probably right up front. Like after it checks if it's already approved or not. And then the stamp conveyor. So you have those two. I'm gonna need. Well, let's get these two here first, because we're gonna be money locked a bit. All right, so you are the stamp. You're cargo type. Okay, cargo type first. I feel like stamp can be like the last one. So we got country here. Okay. Let's pick that up for a second. Let's put you over here. Let's put stamp first. Like that. Okay, so stamp and then cargo type. Or, sorry, country. Like that. Then serial number. All right, and then I need another. Let's move these over for a second. Right, so I need another angled one here. So let's go corner conveyor. Just get the one right now. So I don't end up wasting my... This is the one problem I had. One of the problems I have with this game is that if you buy something that you can't use, you can sell it, but you won't get back the money you put in for it. And I think that's kind of a bad gameplay mechanic. It might be more realistic that way, but it's bad in that, like, you can't really experiment with stuff. You have to kind of know already what you want to do, or you have to go just step by step by step. All right, so do that, and then we check the weight here. And then if the weight is, so if all these are valid, then it comes out. And actually, if all those are valid, what else do I have to check? Oh, I might have to do an contents inspection, which we don't have that locked yet, right? Yeah, contents prohibited. That's the next tier. Okay. Okay. So, this guy up, put him there. Green light means he's connected. Now the other side. I think if I just get one straight one and then... Because I feel like these can go all onto the same... Like, there's not going to be enough throughput here yet that this is going to be a problem. Well... 1, 2, 3 straight ones. And then an angled one. And then one of these guys. Let's see. It's 300 and then... the joiner is 350 and then 1, 2, 3. Wait, cargo type? Wait. Didn't I put the cargo type back here? Stamp. Wait. Wait, cargo type. Okay, now I'm really confused. Stamp country. Or wait, hang on. Country. Serial number. Wait. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, I know what. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I wanted to put cargo type first. Didn't I put stamp? Oh, no, stamp has to go last. Okay. I completely confused myself here. Yeah. Stamp goes last. Cargo type goes first. Right, because that determines if it's an invalid cargo type, then just reject it immediately. Then country, then serial number, then weight, and then stamp. Yes, we gotta move this again. And another corner piece. Oh, did I unload? I didn't unload the other things yet, did I? It's gonna complain if I don't. Okay. Have those. I need another. Another corner conveyor. Let's just do that right now. I need a lot more stuff, but let's just do this. There we go. All right. Go that way. And you feed into this guy. And then you will feed into that. Okay. This is the checks from hell here. Cargo type first. So first check is whether or not it's already approved or rejected, and then it sends it off there. Then it's cargo type, if that's a valid thing, country and flag, serial number, weight, and then the stamp. Okay. And if all that passes, it goes in here, then the only thing left for me to do is if it's got a sticker on it to say it needs to be inspected. So that's good. All right, these we gotta move for a second out of the way. All right, open some of these up. So same idea as before. That over there. Just need more of them. All right, that way. That way. All right, I need 4 straight ones and that. So joiner and 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Good stuff. Boy, if ever a game needed like a forklift. I guess I could take the pallet out. I guess I should bring the pallet out and just throw these on a pallet, but that would require me to put some thought into this. And that is not my strong suit. There. 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 And finally, there. Okay, so all the rejected things will come out this side. They'll go and get stamped with the reject. Put onto the shelf. Cool. While I have the money, let's get a bigger shelf. Storage. Oh, you do a large storage rack now. Do I want to do a large storage rack? Because I don't think I could reach the top of it. The problem with a large storage rack is you can't reach the top of it. Let's just do this one. Medium for now. Like, does the large storage rack come with a ladder? Because my guy is short round here. Not funny, Dr. Jones. Okay. Just put this over here for the moment. Yeah, well, okay. There, so it doesn't clip through things. Can I fix this mess here is the other question. I can't afford more machines, but I can maybe get these to link up. Let's do this. Or at least I could start to make these link up a little bit better. So let's go that there. And we'll get a... I already have the curved thing there. The tricky part's going to be remembering which ones, remembering to look at the stamp on some of these. I wonder if, call him Dr. Jones, doll. I'll tell you what. Even though that wasn't the greatest movie in the trilogy, it definitely had some quotable moments in it. Probably, maybe, possibly the most quotable of the moments. You know, sheer number wise, anyway. Yeah, because these are like 1,500. Yeah, I don't have 1,500 for those. But it's, you know, it's really funny to watch. To watch so many people, like young people, like doing reaction videos of like these older movies, and just kind of seeing them watch it for the first time and see how they like process all the stuff going on and all that stuff. It's funny to watch how many actually understand like some of the references and other things like that. All right, I think we're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move this desk. I do believe it is in the way. Have to find a new place to sit. Okay. Get these out of the way. And we'll grab this guy. Like that. And yeah, I can't afford anything else right there. So we'll just do, let's move this way a little bit. Let's put you there. I'll put this long ways for now. Should I put that long ways? Yeah, I'll put that long ways for the moment. And then what I'd like to do here is let's grab this straight one. There, and able to get... I have a loader conveyor over there, right? Yeah. What about the stamper? Is that's 3,000. I can't do that. So I need one. Okay, and then 2 joiners and 1 straight conveyor, right? Yeah. So this other side will be, will still require a lot more manual intervention. I just got to remember that it's going to require more manual intervention compared to the other side for now until we make the money necessary to get it fully up to speed. There, and there. And we'll grab this loader and we'll load you onto that rack like that. It would be nice of us. Well, I don't have the money, I don't think, for bigger rack there. Ain't that always the case? Who's got money for a better rack in this economy? They don't grow them on trees. Okay. Well, I guess, we could put the table this way, so it's kind of facing this way a little bit for now. And that there. Get our printer. That on the side a little bit. Okay, and this guy. The problem is you need room for the actual package, and it's hard to tell exactly how much room I need for it so it doesn't block the view of this, so I can get at things really easily. Anyway, all right, so this is our most advanced setup over here. It's automatic denial and everything. And this is our jury-rigged one. Did I submit everything? I did, I think so. Okay. All right then, and there's nothing over here, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't have that going yet. You're fine. Okay, I think it's a new day for us. It's time for a new day. Day 20. Goal day 20. So, wow. 63 correct approvals, 52 correct denials. We're getting some throughput here. Oh. I missed the continue and ended up dismissing it by accident. go. October 24th, 2065. Yep. Trash is taken out. So it's what? It's Saturday, so only road stuff today. We have an electricity bill to take care of. All right. So everything else is going to go on the shelves. I still need 2 more parcels for Mateen. Yeah, everything else is gotta get stored. Alright, away we go. Begin the ever-increasing chaos. You're already a reject. Get that going. See how our system works here. Yeah, we just need to start upgrading things so it runs faster. Even faster. All right, good. Yep, things are moving along at a good pace. Just kind of have to wait for the automation to catch up to have us do stuff. So I guess I'll get my things ready to collect here. Well, looks like we got our first customer. So wait, is this so he's gone through all of the checks, including stamp and everything. So, oh, we got some rejects on stamps already. So that means this is straight up an approval now because there's no I don't have to do an inspection on it. Look at, we're already filling up with those approvals there too. Here's a different story. We gotta double check all these. Bunch of successful ones going here for a boat. And the plane. And this is rejected. I don't want to get confused and start putting multiple things here. This one actually requires inspection. Okay, yeah, looks like the rejected stuff is going well here. Yeah, nice. Plain. Man, this is... I don't think I've had this much time to just like sit and watch things happen. It's actually quite pleasant. It is quite pleasant. Take some of these off the shelves here and start putting them on the other shelves to wait. Oh crap, this I put the planes on the boat thing. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Already getting myself confused. Rails. So I'm going to use these shelves over here for the rails. These are all on the floor. Oh, that can go immediately. That's rail. That's also rail. That is rail. You're automatically approved for plane. I'm getting a lot of ones getting inspected that way. That's good. That's working well. It's working quite well. Although this is stacking up pretty quickly now. Main stuff. Can't attach any more here. Let's go take a look at these. Stamp looks okay. Alright, that's probably fine. Looks okay on that one too. Alright. Good old approval. The rails. Send this guy off on his way. I think I need to get another. Yeah, let's use that money to get another. Which one is it? Medium pallet here. Let's get a yellow one, so I know that these are things I have to take a look at. Oh, day's over already. Okay. Plain. Plain stuff there. These are still being taken care of. It looks like all the approvals are held up here. Alright. There's a rail. Okay. Okay. And this guy is also he's also backed up. That's automatic denials. Stamp is okay. Looks okay. That was I still have that contract, right? 4 valid parcels for Mateen. That's 3. See another one over here. Let's grab this guy. Inspection required. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, what do we got here? We got a knife. That's not great. Sending a kitchen knife with all of our memory sticks and SSDs. Not good. Not good. All right. That is bad delivery. Whoops. It's a bad delivery method. I'll set up here. I guess I can put the rejected ones here. Stamp looks okay. That looks fine as well. That is plain. That up there, I guess. Yeah. This is okay. That one looks fine. This looks okay, but that is rail, so that's got to go on the shelf. And that stamp is wrong. Okay, so grab more stuff off this shelf here. Okay, we've maxed it out. That seems fine. But it is rail. That's invalid delivery method. Here's another Mateen, and this one is approved. That's our 4 that we needed, right? Go take care of this then. Okay, and what's the next one here? 3 parcels for Vakua, and they don't even need to be signed off. All right. That looks fine. It's one. Oh, stamp is bad on this guy. That looks okay. That's plain. Also looks okay. Road. Another one, 2. Looks all right. In there, and that is a bad stamp. Okay. More stuff off of this shelf. Is there anything else up there? Looks like everything. All right. So just 2 more things here that we have to be really cautious on. That looks okay. Oh, that's a bad delivery method. Alright, denied. Let's go throw these on the denied conveyor here. Okay. Then over here, well, we've got, these are all automatically denied. What was the thing? Just 3 parcels of Riverco. It doesn't matter if they're denied or not. 3 they wanted. Alright, that's done. And 5 valid parcels. 3 road type parcels. And this is just 10 parcels. Alright, I'll just take that. So we can just take things off the reject pile here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah, this only does 6 at a time. Six, and then 7, 8, 9, and these are all rejected, so why not 10? I'm actually kind of surprised this isn't like a co-op game, because it seems like it would be fitting. There's like enough stuff for like 2 people to do, at least early on when there's a lot of manual stuff to do. Five valid parcels. There's that up there. Grab all those things. Yeah. Get these on their way. Oop. There we go, and just need, what was it, 5 valid parcels, which there's like this whole shelf over here I haven't cleared out yet. It's all valid stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And this one's just 3 valid road parcels. Okay. Which there might be some on this other shelf here that are for the road. Your plane. Your rail. It's a long run here because there's not that many. You know what? I can grab a Why not? Why not? Plane. Train. Train. There's one road. A train. Road. That's 2 out of 3. This up there. And then have rail. Rail there. Okay, let's bring this over. We got to do things that require inspection. But otherwise, everything else is good. So we can just rubber stamp the other ones. Doesn't require an inspection. Here's the other road one. We need it for that thing. Request that over here. Bring that over and just put it down for a moment. All right, this requires inspection. Oh, there's a knife in there. That's not going to do. It's not going to do at all. Alright, inspection on this one. That looks legit. Alright. So we'll say you are good. Also road. You can go out right now. Again, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. This just gets a rubber stamp on it. And that is good. All right. Let's get the boat stuff off of there, onto there. Your rail. rail. Your plane. Rail. Boat. Rail, okay. Let's go turn this quest in while I'm over here. All right. It's that contract. All the contracts are done. And submit that guy. All right, we got a couple more things to examine here. Is that everything off that shelf? It looks like it. Still got another shelf of rejected things over there. I got shelves on shelves here. Okay. All right, boat stuff. Rail. That's rail as well. And this is plane. There we go. But the rail thing's almost filled up, and it's just the first day. We got another day of that. What else up there? Nothing. It's all connected there. So nothing should be falling on the floor at least. Alright, so get rid of these. Send those on their way. Good. Send you on your way. All right. Everything else is in storage. Okay. So let's see. I have enough for probably 2 more machines here. So we'll do the shop, and we'll do cargo type and stamp. I need at least 2 more. One more. Probably 2 more corner pieces. 2 joiner conveyors. Look at me thinking with pallets now. About time, huh? 20 days in. Okay, so all this kind of has to move a little bit out of my way for a moment whilst I plan this out appropriately. Okay. Over there for now. The stamp is at the very end. Cargo type will be at the very beginning. That's what I did over here, right? Cargo type, country, serial number, weight stamp. Okay. So, what do we got here? So cargo type will go first. Let's move weight over here. Serial number there. Right, country moves back 1. Cargo type goes first. Country. Stamp goes last. Cargo type country. Serial number weight. Yeah. Serial number. Weight. Okay, and then I need a corner piece here. And then stamp. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Stamp all the way at the end there. This one actually probably will go maybe a little bit faster because I have this buffer storage in the middle, which I didn't put over here, but we'll see. All right, and so if it's all that's valid, then you'll dump it out to this rack. I feel like I gotta put the other way, or a bit further down this way, like that, so I can walk in and out of here. All right, good. So I need 3 and then 4 straight pieces. I got 1 extra corner piece there. Just line these up. Like that. See what? 3 and then 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in we go. All the arrows are pointing the right way. Okay. Now we got our setup going here. The only problem is I don't have enough money for another automatic stamper, but at the very least we know everything on this shelf is completely rejected. For now. I do feel like I should get a bigger shelf. Do I have the money to get a bigger shelf? Just about. There we go. All right. Well, we are having a shelfing good time here. So all this is now pretty much automated. With the exception of I just need to handle anything that requires inspection. Which when is the I think it's the next tier, right? For the tier 9? Yeah, so we just need to get to the next tier. And then that's $2,000, and then that's all of the checks then. Plus I need the $3,000 deny thing. And then we can start looking at the approve, the automatic approve, because if it goes through all that stuff, then it doesn't even need to go onto the shelf. It just can go, well, it'll go onto the shelf, but it'll go approve and then boom, onto the shelf. Yeah, good. Okay. All right, let's, I guess we make it a new day. I guess at this point, did I submit everything over here? Yeah, it's all submitted. Yeah, getting that, since we can only submit road things, well, I guess we do get money for the contracts and doing that stuff, so I guess that works. Yeah. I was going to say, the money's a little bit less on the weekends here, but, you know, it's still coming in. All right. This is good stuff. So what I can do is just pull day 21 here. I can pull off the shelf. I can pull off the shelf things that have the sticker on them for inspection immediately. Oh yeah, I guess I should get a shelf here at some point so these things don't end up on the floor, but whatever. This is actually surprisingly working really well. Just tossing them on the floor. Just got a little bit more to do there. All right, how are we doing in here? So what do we got? One parcel that's valid. 2 parcels for Mateen. 2 road type parcels. Let's grab that first so that I kind of remember it. Let's grab our stuff here. We can pull things off the shelves. As needed. Put this over with the approved ones here. I'll put this right here as well. There we go. All right, start the day. Let's get this party started. Okay. I'm just kind of waiting around for them to move on here. Oh, we got a successful one here. Let's see if it's a road. It's not, it's rail. Okay. You are rail. I'm very quickly going to run out of storage for rail here. Very, very quickly. Our plane. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have this. Pull some storage over here. Rail as I need it. Rail as well. Your road. Your road. Rail. I wonder if, so how many? 2 parcels with road type. Okay, I have those. And just 1 parcel that's valid, and this is 2 parcels for Mateen. 2, I think, valid parcels for Mateen, was it? 2 valid parcels for Mateen, okay. Anything backing up yet? It's road. That's rail. Doesn't look like they're backing up yet, but I will need to take care of them. Oh, that's all backed up. Well, that's not good. Let's grab some of these things here. These onto the appropriate belts. Oh, this is backed up now. All right, so far so good there. Get that there's not as many coming through here. I guess because this was backed up for so long. Because I didn't notice that I didn't notice there were so many rejections there. Just waiting in the wings. Go. This full, that's now full. let's get one of these properly rejected so it's not so filled up. There we go. Alright. The flow of supplies has stopped here. For the most part. What was this? Let's see. Okay. Okay. More stuff going through there. This is all backed up. The rejections are all backed up. Alrighty then. And they're backed up over here too. Well, these are automatically stamped, so I don't have to do anything with them. That's quite nice. Okay. Everything is... all the belts have quieted down, it looks like, for most parts. You got pretty much everything off of that shelf. These are all approved. Just gotta figure out where to go. That's road. The road. Alright. Parcel. Oh. That's weird. I noticed that there's a lot more... there's like screen tearing on your screen there. Put VSync on. I guess it's fine. Weird. I don't know, I think you guys are seeing more motion blur than I'm seeing. I'm looking at the... I just happened to look over at the OBS. It looks like you're getting a little extra there. So apologies on that. That's... did not look to be that way. You've earned a pizza party. Earn $100,000. 50% of people have earned $100,000. Oh, Mateen is what I needed for the thing here, right? That's that one. Pull this guy over here. Yeah, more rail stuff. Really backed up with rail stuff. Okay. These are all rejected. Get that out of here. That's everything it looks like. And those off. Okay, these guys need rejection stickers. Alright, grab all that. Anything else? Those racks, no. Let's reject these. Another pallet here that's not being used. There we go. I think it's one. That's must be valid. Need one more valid one, which is not going to come out of this pack. Okay. So far, so good. Printing all the labels. We have the 3,000 need it for the stamper at least. So we'll have that on there, so I won't have to do this at least next time around. So that's good. There we go. That's all done. These guys are all automatic rejects. Just clear them out. Okay. I think I got all those shelves cleared. Now this over here, we have to, everything's approved except for the ones that need to be opened up. So we can just approve things. Kind of, sort of. Okay. Now let's bring this over. All right. If it doesn't need to be inspected, then it's approved. This one needs to be inspected. That looks good. These never are inspected, so that's Mateen. That's the two things I needed, right? Two envelopes. Okay, that's complete. And then this one is just one valid parcel is all they want. For that one. We got plenty of those hanging around. Actually, I can just grab one of these. This is, I know this is valid. Alright, that's all the contracts again. Alright, approve those. So let's see, what are the... We got a road one here. You're a boat. More rail. Plane. Again. It's rail as well. There we go. The 8 of 8. Okay. That shelf is clear. All those shelves are clear. Just this one. Just that one there. Is everything on here? Can I put any more on there? Nope. Alright, so all that will be approved except for stuff that has to be inspected. So this is inspection required. Oh, there's a knife in there. So you are denied. Let's see what you have. You're good. Alright, more plain stuff. There. It's boat. That is road. That's road. I'll just put those over there for now. Rail. Lane. Alright. Alright, Outlaw. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a good night. That's rail. It's also rail. And so is that. Everything to balance. Just right. Okay, still gotta get the rest of this shelf cleared out. Everything. Looks like everything. This has to be inspected. Oh, it's got batteries. That's not good. Denied. Denied. All right. What do we got here? You are rail. You are rail. So are you. Your road. Your rail. More rail. There we go. And even more rail. That's just one road thing. That on its way. Is that the end of all the stuff here? Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Feels like more and more boxes, but then again, it's it's I'm dealing with them all at the tail end of the day. All right. First things first. Let's get our stamper in here. So shop and deny stamper. Get that. Get that immediately. That'll save me a little bit of time. Go. Pick this up. And move him there. There we go. Okay. Now. This next tier, do I have... It's tier 9. So how much to tier 9? 3,100. Well, it might be... I think it's probably worth it. Let's go there. Tier 9 we've unlocked. And... oh, we have another thing that's just for road. Huh. Interesting. Another outlet that's just for road. And for invalid submissions over here. Okay, so then that'll unlock some potential for us to do some automation around that, which makes sense that they're getting to like the automation portion of it. Can I get... we have another shelf here that's not being used. Let's grab that. Let's move these things out of the way for a second. I'm not going to be able to get everything on there, but get a few things on there at least. So many more rail things than what I would get here. Yeah, these shelves are completely stocked. We still have some on the floor. Got dirty floor in front here. But we're otherwise okay. Makes sense that that floor is dirty there because the packages. It looks like when the packages fall on the floor, that's what ends up making it dirty, which makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's now all pretty much automated there. And then how much is it for the last machine that we need? So scanner conveyor prohibited contents. Checks parcels for prohibited contents. See, the thing is, though, it doesn't need to do that for everything. There was something that would redirect it. Yeah. Contents inspection diverter conveyor. So I think what'll have to happen split it into 3 streams. Yes, I think what I'll need to do is we'll need to do both the inspection diverter, right? Because very few of them actually need to be inspected. Very few of them that even make it that far, right? And then that will throw them through the check for prohibited contents thing, right? So I'll have to figure out how that works. And then meanwhile, anything that gets diverted away from that didn't need contents prohibited. It'll just immediately go and get stamped. So we need 3,000 for the approve thing. Which, I mean, that's a lot. Obviously, that's a lot of money. So it's probably going to be it'll probably be more like we'll have half and half there. Some of that going and some of it not going. But we are getting into, like, the next day we're going to spend beginning of the day just clearing all of these shelves of rail stuff, because that is the yeah, because Monday is the rail and the road. But I think I'm going to stop there, my friends, because my legs are starting to hurt. Even though I could go a little bit longer, but I'm also getting a little tired, so it would be useful for me to move along here. Did I submit everything? I did not submit everything. Submit that guy. Submit this guy. There we go. 1,016 vault submissions all time. We've only missed 4, so we could have had 1,020 at this point. Based on my performance. All right, cool, very cool. This is awesome. Let's go and we'll go and make it a new day. Day 22. There we go. There it is. Day 22. We are moving along pretty well, I'd say. All right, my friends. We're gonna have to stop there for the night. Um, all right, the achievements kicked off again for a second time. Huh, interesting. Anyway, we're gonna stop there, my friends. For tonight. Tomorrow night, I will almost definitely be back to doing some coding. Almost definitely. We'll see. Because the day off will be nice for that. And then Sunday, I guess we'll be back with some more of this because I feel we're almost to the end of this game, and I kind of want to do that. I might play like a day or two off camera just to kind of build up. We have a plan for what we're doing, so it's just a matter of building up some money right now to do it. So another day or two ought to get the money we need for additional expansions and stuff. So there's that. Yeah, that's all I got for right now, my friends. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or a subscribe that you can spare, maybe toss my way, that would be really swell and awesome and helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. Otherwise, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. Hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
This is the way.